Okay, well, I gotta seal some more stuff today. There's all sorts of stuff I gotta seal. But probably the most important thing I need to seal is 2 wax melters so I can finish doing my tests on those wax melters. Hot today, so working inside. This is what I'm using, my normal stuff. Eco Advance. I'm going to do 3 coats today. I got the pots that were in my pour and demolds. I got that, and I got these 2 other sets of wax melters that I need to get done. They've been curing for the last couple of weeks. I want to make sure that they're really, really good before I test them out, because I don't want anything to happen. I want to definitely make sure. So these are all the pots that I made in my videos. For the pour and demold. So these are all those pots, including my little cat pot here. So I like to flip them over to really make sure we get a good coating. And then the next thing I'm going to need to do is show you how I do the plugs. And I actually have plugs that I put in these. So try to get a really good coat on these. So I'd like to give them about half full. Actually, I'd say about half the depth. Then get very good coverage on them. So these are some wax melters that I wanted to try. The other one I think was a fail, unless you're really going to watch it. I wasn't happy with the results. I think it's a little bit of a dangerous wax melter. These I'm not too happy with the design, just looking at the design, because there's no way to keep that metal bowl, if you want to call it a metal bowl, in place. So I'm going to put some little Velcro pieces up here to keep the bowl in place, because I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. I think that's going to be probably the biggest negative of those 2, is the possibility of the bowl getting knocked off. So I'm going to do 3 coats on all these. I'm just letting it, I'm not doing a wipe down between, I'm just letting it run the way it runs. And the wax melters I'm not overly worried about. I just want to make sure we get a good coat on it. I'm not too worried about it being nice and pretty, because they're just tests anyway. And based on what I'm seeing, I'm not going to make any more of them. It's kind of a interesting endeavor, but I'm not going to make any more of those. I don't think they're safe. But I'm still going to run a test on it. That's good for 2 coats on those. And let me get the second coat on these. I do want a decent coat. It's not like I'm trying to be skimpy here. I do want to show you this is how I do my normal process. My normal process is this. Normally I'm doing it on a much bigger scale, but not today. I mainly want to get these done. I'm going to bring the ones I posted last night to the market this weekend and get some of those out because I want to get some of those out. These will go out next weekend. I'm not too worried about this. So I'm only doing 3 coats. And this is the one where I'm a little bit more careful of to make sure that we don't have a lot of extra stuff hanging in there, but these have holes in the bottom, so I'm not too worried about it. But the detail on these are just so cool. I love these little pots. And this is the one that I did the fix on. I was going to sand it and I set it down. I'm going to let it sand. See, it kind of blends right in. Looks pretty good. Mr. Cat soap in there. I like those little cats. I think they're going to be very popular. Pretty good. No pooling. There's a little bit in here, so I'm just going to get those last little drips out of there. This one has a little bit of pooling to the one side. Just drip them in. Get it done. This one's got a little bit of pooling, just a couple drops, so it's no big deal. I'm just trying to get these. Looks pretty good. I let them dry the way they dry. I don't wipe them. I don't do anything else with them. I just let them dry as they dry. I know some people like to wipe them down, but afterwards, personal preference. That's just personal preference. I don't do it. I don't see the point because the way mine dry, they dry really quick anyway, so they're not gonna like smear or anything like that. So it's no big deal. So not too bad. I mean, it's just, so this would be the 3rd coat on these. I normally hold these this way so we don't get a lot of pooling where that the tea light would go. And just shake it out. So they're just gonna, so these are done, and that's it for these until I run my test on these guys, which would be probably next week sometime. So I don't want to do the test yet. I'll let it cure for about a week or so, then I'll do the test. So that's it. Okay, thanks, bye.